Hello students, welcome to the online class. Today we are discussing the chemistry lesson materials, metals and non-metals. Materials, metals and non-metals. So metals are very important in our daily life. Do you know why metal is this much important? All are using metals. Nowadays the use of plastics and also metals we are using more. Why we are depending this much for a metal? Anyone have any idea? Before beginning to the features and the properties of metals, we want to know more about metals. All these metals we are extracting from the earth, and there is a story regarding these metals. Earlier, ancient people, they are making their tools for hunting. So they are making their tools with stones. So by using these sharp stones, they are hunting the animals. And also, when this stone, the tool made by stone fell anywhere, it will break. And they find the solution for that. After some years, they changed the stone into wood, and they make it very sharp, and that tool is used for hunting. But this sharpness of the tool is not retaining for a long period of time. After that, they found metals on the earth, and they use metal tools, and they make sharp tools using metals, different metals. So we are mostly using a metal by its certain properties, or we can term as its physical features. Long lasting is one of the property. Long lasting. We can use one tool or instrument or anything for a long period of time. And it is very hard, like iron bar. You are familiar with the iron. Iron is very hard. We can't change its shape. By applying a small force, we can't change its shape. That much hard it is. So these metals are very important for making bridges. Earlier time, the bridges were made by using wood, but nowadays it is changed into metals. And there are so many instruments are there in your home. If you are watching in your kitchen, there you can see metals. Cooking utensils like a frying pan, cooker, all the utensils are made up of metals. Especially you are familiar with the pressure cooker. It's made with aluminium. Pressure cooker is made with aluminium. So that you can observe in your kitchen. And the nail, something you want to hang, you want to use a nail. That nail is also a metal. Screws, automobiles, aeroplane, electric gadgets, cooking utensils, all are made by using any metal. So metals are very important. So these metals are very important because of their certain properties, or we can term its physical features. So today in this class we are discussing about the physical features of metals and non-metals. Okay. So first of all, we have the table physical features, metals and non-metals. So we are discussing one of the physical property for a metal and one for non-metal. You are not familiar with a periodic table that you want to study in your higher class. Then also we want to familiar it in the 8th standard. The periodic table, that table means a table, so many elements are there in the earth. So many elements are there in the earth. That elements we are included in a table called a periodic table. And all the elements are arranged neatly according to their sum of the properties. That is called a periodic table that we can study in our 10th standard. Okay. Now you want to familiar with certain elements. So in that periodic table, left side of the periodic table, all the elements are metals, while the right side of the periodic table is with non-metals. And generally materials are classified into metals, non-metals, and one more is there, they are called metalloids. Metalloids means their elements, they are showing the properties of both metal and non-metal. They are termed as a metalloid. So in this chapter we are discussing the physical features. First physical feature is hard. Metals are very hard and they are very difficult to mold into different shape. By applying any force, we can mold into any other shape. So these metals are very hard. And some soft metals are also there. Sodium and potassium, they are very soft metals that we can cut with the help of a knife. And in the case of non-metals, only those non-metals which are solid are expected to be hard. Some of the non-metals are in the solid form, some are in the gaseous form like oxygen and nitrogen, they are in the gaseous form. And exception is there. In the case of, already we told the non-metals are not that much hard. But one exception is there. Diamond is the hardest substance ever known. Diamond is the hardest substance. So this diamond is a non-metal. Okay. That is the properties, the physical feature hard. Metals are hard and they are very difficult to mold into a different shape. And almost all the metals are solid in state. Almost all the metals are solid in state. Exception is also there. Mercury. Mercury is a metal which is liquid in state. Mercury we can represent Hg. Each element in chemistry we can represent some symbols are using for representing each element. That symbols we are writing with the letters Hg, that is mercury. So all the metals are solid except mercury. All the non-metals, some are solid in state, some are in gaseous form, and they are not so hard as much as metals, but diamond is the hardest substance. It is a non-metal. So the second physical feature of a metal is called lustrous. Lustrous means they have a shining property. This shining property we can term as lustrous. All the metals are lustrous, especially gold and silver. Because of their lustrous property, they are used in jewelry. and the non-metals are non-lustrous. They do not have shine. But exception is there. Graphite is one of the non-metal. It have some shining property. That is graphite. It's a non-metal. It's having a little lustrous property. So all the metals are lustrous. They have shining property. That shining property is called, or the shining feature is called lustrous. Metals are lustrous and non-metals are non-lustrous. They do not have shine. And the third one is malleability. This is a new term for you, malleability. Malleability means all the metals are malleable. Malleable means we can change into thin sheets. Thin sheets. We can change into thin sheets. Applying a force, we can change into thin sheets. That a metal can change into thin sheets. That property is called malleability. For example, aluminum foil. Where you are using this aluminum foil? For the packaging of food item, we are using aluminum foil. That is because of the property of that metal called malleability. We are using aluminum foils for wrapping the food items. Okay, so metals are malleable. Malleability means all the metals can change into thin sheets. That is termed as malleability. But in the case of non-metals, they are non-malleable. We can't change into thin sheets. We can't change a non-metal into thin sheets after we are continuously applying a force on it. Otherwise, we are continuously forcing it into a non-metal, it will break or maybe changed into a powdered form. That is the speciality of a non-metal. They are non-malleable. But metals are malleable. We can change into thin sheets. For example, aluminum foil. Aluminum foil, where we are using this aluminum foil, we are using this aluminum foil for wrapping or packaging of food items. Okay. So the first property is hard. Second one is the lustrous. Third one is malleability. And the fourth physical feature of a metal is ductility. What is ductility? Metals are ductile in nature, or we can drawn into thin sheets. Sorry, sheets, not thin wires. We can drawn into thin wires. So that property we can make into thin wires is termed as ductility. There is difference between malleability and ductility. Malleability means metals we can change into thin sheets. Ductility means we can drawn into thin wires. For example, copper wires we are using as electric cables. Copper we are using. Silver also we can use, but it is costly. Instead of that, we are using copper. Aluminum wires are there, copper wires are there, and gold also we can make as thin wires for making embroidery works in the clothes using gold thread. 1 gram of gold we can convert into 2 kilometers length of these thin wires. By using that, people they are decorating their dress materials using gold. So metals, the one of the important property of a metal is it can be drawn into thin sheet and it can be drawn into thin wires. The two properties namely malleability and ductility. So, well, we are taking a non-metal They are non-ductile. Non-metals are non-ductile. We can't draw into thin wires. These are the some of the physical features. First one is hard, lustrous, malleability and ductility.